I lay your mans flat, flames make them fall back. Always get your raw raps, niggas get their jaw jacked. For stepping in my zone, you wanna play the Game of Thrones? Get your head chopped, show them that the king is home. New era Corleone, don't ever cross the fam, cause once you do, yes, it's getting rubber stamps. I mean, I'm getting amped, you better take cover.
What up, y'all? What up? Mr. Von's channel, Sweatbox. We back, we live, we active. Yes, we are. And it's about that time. Game of Thrones is here. Season 7, Episode 1, episode review. This episode is called DragonStone, and I'm here to talk about it. And for the first time in the channel's history, Mr. Von's channel, Sweatbox, I have opened the gates to the kingdom, and I have welcomed in a guest, my cousin Mo.
What up, people? How you doing?
Mo is an avid fan of Game of Thrones. His knowledge does not exceed mine, but he will do in a pinch.
I'll admit, my knowledge does not exceed yours, so I ain't gonna get mad at that.
I couldn't get Bart the Bear. I couldn't get Bart the Bear, so I brought in my cousin Mo.
Hey, I understand. Bart the Bear's a big star, okay?
That's that life. Bart the Bear's about that life. He's got a busy schedule.
And you got enough stamina.
You got big.
You ain't got enough stamina to get him here, okay? So, hey, I'll step in.
So, we're going to talk about Season 7, Episode 1, called DragonStone. The season premiere, and Mo's a rookie. He doesn't remember that you got to silence your phones when we do this. And I didn't silence mine either, so mine might go off too, so I'm talking smack. But we're talking about Season 7, Episode 1, DragonStone. Mo, what'd you think about this episode?
It's right up there for, like, season premieres.
It was good, man.
It was real good.
It was good.
It came on strong because, first scene out the box.
Let's talk about the first scene out the box. And of course, this episode review, so there's mad spoilers. So if you don't know what you're doing watching here,
at the beginning.
Why are you watching my show if you know what we're talking about? It's the review show, so fuck the spoilers. So you know spoilers, stupid ass. So the show starts with Walder Frey in the room where the Red Wedding took place, and he's gathered all of his family.
I thought, first of all, I was like, wait, what's happening? Like, he was dead.
Now, both of them, because at first I said too, I was like, this is a flashback.
Yeah, then you said it was a flashback. I was like, okay, it's a flashback. And I'm like, okay, so let's see what's going to happen, how they're going to tie, the flashback into, what's going on.
Yeah, but then...
Until the line was, I gathered all y'all here, for a celebration. When have I ever done this?
Yeah, when have I ever done this celebration? Exactly.
And then when you said the key thing, you said what? It's Arya.
It's Arya. Yeah, I was like, oh, that's Arya. Because we all know. Because everybody knows Arya has already murdered Walder Frey.
Yeah.
Cut his throat ear to ear. So we knew it couldn't be Arya. So we knew it wasn't really Walder Frey. So then
and her mask game is on point.
Her mask game is on point. I'm talking
mask game is on point.
Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise level.
Okay. On point. I mean, for real.
That Bravosi technology is right up there with IMF.
Okay. Yeah, it is.
In the facial recognition.
The facial recognition department.
So yeah.
She had a speech, she had his height, and a little hand.
Yeah, the little hand.
Little hand gesture. I'm like,
she even had his condescending tone towards women.
Yes. Yes. Saved her life, though. But yes.
Saved her life, though. Was like, think I'm going to waste my wine on you? Oh, woman. It was so, and that's how the show started. Yeah. And that's how the episode started.
When it goes down like that, it sets the tone for the first episode of the season.
So she basically murders all of House Frey. She murders all of House Frey.
Yeah.
I mean, done. Finished. Poisons all of them. And then takes the mask off for them. That was the best of it, and then the titles dropped.
That was the best unveiling. That was the best unveiling they've had. Like I said, what's his name? The mini-face guy.
Oh, Jack and Hagar.
Yeah, Jack and Hagar.
Jack and Hagar.
He may not be happy with her, but he need to be proud.
He should be impressed. Yeah, he might not be happy with her tactics, but he should be impressed
right
at the level of thoroughness.
Yes.
When she poisoned everybody, it made me think back to when she was talking to the Hound, when her and the Hound were on their journey.
Oh, yeah.
And they were talking about Joffrey's death. And she was like, and the Hound was like, poison is a woman's weapon. And that's what she told her. That's why you'll never be a great killer. That's why you'll never be a great killer. That's true.
That's right.
As hard as the Hound is, you ain't seeing the Hound wipe out a whole house.
A whole house.
A whole house.
Whole family line.
A whole family line. A whole lineage is done. Done for. So that was about it move. Yeah. That was about it.
Gotta give it to her. I mean, she been through a lot. First kids, murder is wrong. But, hey. She needed that because what they put her through in this whole series.
She's been through it.
She's been through it.
You know, that's my character. She's been through it. Okay, so let's move on. So then let's talk about Winterfell. Is that where we first go? In the north? We start out in the north.
Yeah. Jon Snow's having a meeting with the rest of the family.
Actually, the first scene we get was the Night's King.
Oh,
marching with the army. Because remember, we got the Night's King marching with the dead giants. With the dead giants.
Completely unfair. That's just wrong.
Yes, the Night's King has. Give me 1 second. Talk to the camera about the dead giants. I'll be right back.
Okay. First of all, the dead giants, because as we see, giants aren't that easy to bring down when they normal. But when Jon Snow encountered him in the last season, when he cut down a couple of the White Walkers and they just hop right back up and get murdered.
Yes.
It's not fair when you have a giant.
No, it's not.
They didn't have just one, they had three.
They had
probably
three.
a couple more in the back.
Probably a couple more because we didn't even see the whole army. We didn't even see the whole army.
I'm just trying to figure out where they get to the rest of those giants because I thought all the other giants died in the battle with the wildlings were fighting the Night's Watch.
I mean, who knows how long those giants?
Some of
the giants have been they look like they've been dead for a while. So who knows how long they've been dead? Where they raised them back up.
So they just bring them out just because they didn't bring them out. They didn't bring them out at that one battle with Jon Snow.
Yeah, at Hardhome.
Yeah, at Hardhome. They didn't bring them out. So it was like, look, now we want them to go do something.
Now we bring
the whole team in. Yeah, the 18.
Let's bring them off the bench.
Bring them off the bench.
Yeah. Which was right. That scene was awesome. So then we got Jon holding court in Winterfell.
Yes.
Holding council as the new king,
right?
And him and Sansa had their huge debate. Me and you had a huge discussion about this.
Yeah,
because while I don't agree with Sansa, I understand the valid points that she's making. But you totally felt like she was wrong and she shouldn't have said anything.
That may be a little bit of personal bias.
It's not because you're a sexist monster?
No, not because I'm a sexist monster.
Okay, just want to get that clear for the camera. Yeah. He's not a sexist monster.
Not a sexist monster. But just personal bias because. How she gonna try to call Jon out on doing some stuff when she almost got her own brother killed in the last season? You know, holding out because she didn't want to trust Littlefinger, but almost got her brother killed at the last second. They came in.
And granted, we both agree Littlefinger is not to be trusted.
He's not to be trusted. But that one part, when you offered the help, you took the help because you know what you're about to be right up against.
Here's what I feel like if she had told Jon, Jon would have said, "I don't want his help," and he would have forbade her from getting the help.
Good point.
So, while I agree. It was messed up for her to hide it. I think it was for the best.
But she didn't hide it. She wasn't going to use them.
But then she did. She went back to him because you remember she
saw what was happening.
She saw that she didn't have no help. They didn't have no help.
They didn't have no help. But she saw what was happening. And Jon was looking for other people. And she held out. Yeah. That's what she did. She held out.
She held out.
And then wasn't going to tell him.
And then when he fronted her about it, she was like, "You're right. I shouldn't have held out."
Right.
So going into later into season 7, the big question is, and I'm gonna pose it to you now because I don't know if you're gonna be back on the show again because I might never let you back.
Your fans will demand it.
Do you think Sansa is gonna betray Jon? When push comes to shove, if it comes down to Sansa betraying Jon and siding with Littlefinger, do you think she'll betray Jon and side with Littlefinger, or do you think she'll have Littlefinger killed? I don't think she's gonna betray Jon. I think we're too late in the game for her to try something like that. Too late in the game.
And I think they're kind of setting up with the tension between her and Jon.
Yeah.
But it seemed like they kind of got to air it out a little bit when they were having their talks throughout the show.
And they've had multiple talks where they've bumped heads, but they've aired it out.
They aired it out.
I think the fact that their family is going to win out.
Yeah, I think the fact that their family's going to win out.
Yeah.
Because her disdain for Littlefinger for leaving her with Ramsay.
Yeah, she never got over that.
She's never got. I don't think she's going to get over that.
I don't think she should.
She shouldn't. No, she shouldn't.
A terrible person.
She shouldn't. Ramsay was horrible. I mean, much as I'm not a big fan of hers, I felt bad for what she was going through. That was horrible.
It's so true.
I felt bad for what she went through.
Oh.
So I honestly think that they're gonna have their discourse. They're gonna bump heads. Like you said, they were both right. But I think, honestly, what Jon did was the smarter thing.
Yeah. I mean,
to include them, keep that. I mean, yeah, you're right.
They betrayed your family. But at the same time, that's not what matters right now.
That's not what matters.
You need those castles, man.
The people who did betray the family in those families are dead.
Yeah,
you're dead. Starting out with a whole new generation.
Exactly.
You see how young they were.
You see how young they were, right?
You see how young they were. A whole new generation of young Karstarks and Umbers.
Yeah.
So, you know...
And if we're being 100% real with it, it's not like the Starks didn't mess up when Robb killed Lord Karstark. He shouldn't have killed him.
Yeah, he
shouldn't have killed him.
He was told, don't do
Yeah.
it. Just keep him in jail.
And I thought it was very interesting that Sansa brought up the fact that both Ned and Robb made huge mistakes.
Right.
And she knows that. And she's trying to tell Jon, don't be like them. She tells Jon, you need to be smarter than them because they got them killed. And it's true.
Right.
How many times before Robb died?
Smart. I think he was smart by keeping him.
I agree. But the time will tell. And the biggest thing coming out of that is the feud between Sansa and Jon. Is it going to escalate to the point of actual friction, or is it just going to be... I think Sansa's playing Littlefinger. Because like I said, she knows what Littlefinger wants. Littlefinger wants he wants that box.
Yeah.
He wants the box.
Yeah.
So...
But here's the only thing that I can see that could be a problem, and you mentioned it during the show, was when you said that Sansa holds more of a claim to the throne of the North.
Yeah.
And maybe even Brandon than Jon.
Than Jon does, absolutely.
And if it gets to a point where she may feel Jon's not listening to her, or things aren't going her way, or she's not being valued, she could play that card.
Mm-hmm. It's true. It's very true.
And she could play that card. It could be an issue because there are some people say, well, yes, she does have claim to the throne and take her side. And there are people who've seen what Jon has done and rode for him and everything else.
Yeah.
And we see how the people are loyal to him right now. Mm-hmm. So that could bring division. It could. We'll have to see how it goes, but that's the only thing I could see would happen if she gets mad and feels that she's not being valued.
I agree. No, I agree. Okay, so let's move down to King's Landing.
Oh, hold on, real quick.
Oh, real quick.
You got to address what's the little girl who has her own little kingdom.
Oh, Bear Island.
Yeah, Bear Island.
Leanna Mormont.
Whoever raised that little girl did something right.
She's so about that life.
She is about that.
She is
life.
so about that life. When they had the discussion about women fighting,
yes,
it was just might have been the line of the episode.
Yeah,
might have been the line of the episode.
I'm not gonna sit by knit and everything else. So I ain't one out there working. No, we're gonna get
Leanna Mormont's about that life.
She's about that life.
So shouts out to all the Leanna Mormonts out there that's trying to be like
last season
her.
of this season.
From last season of this season.
Man.
About that life. Very true. Good point.
Yes.
Glad you brought that up. I didn't want to forget. We couldn't forget Leanna because she's so about that life.
Every time she's on screen, you know she's gonna do something to steal the show. Every time she's on screen, I look forward to what she's gonna say because
it's so true.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So let's take it to King's Landing.
Okay.
King's Landing with Crazy Cersei and Jaime, and then they get a visitor in Euron Greyjoy.
Yeah.
Because before we get to Euron, we talk about Cersei and Jaime, and they're in the room where they've painted the Seven Kingdoms on the floor for their new war map, and they're getting ready.
Yeah.
They run down all the people that's surrounding them. They know about Tyrion. Cersei knows about Tyrion, hand of the king for Daenerys.
I would love to know how she knows that, but okay.
She knows about Jon in the north.
Yes.
She knows about the Dornish going up against her, and she knows about Highgarden. So she knows basically everything that's going on. She knows what's going on. So crazy as Cersei be, and this is the thing about it, as crazy as Cersei is, she's not stupid.
She's not stupid.
She's certifiably insane, though.
Yeah. I mean, that's a dangerous combination.
It is. It's a dangerous combination.
Crazy and smart is a dangerous combination.
And so her and Jaime have the discussion that they need allies, and then that's when we introduce Euron coming in. And that's a great... I like that scene for the fact because Euron's crazy, too.
Right.
He's crazy, and he makes his pitch to Cersei about marriage, and she's like, "No, I'm not married."
Yeah. I mean, I was shocked. She kind of listened to Jaime on that one.
Yeah.
I was shocked, but I think she's gonna give in. I think she's just doing that to make dude earn it.
Yeah. And so let's talk. I agree.
Yeah, I think that's what's happening.
But here's the thing because I asked this during the show: if she ends up marrying Euron Greyjoy, is that going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back for Jaime, or he's like, I just can't do it anymore?
It should, but I'm gonna probably say no because if it ain't been broken a while ago and he's still riding with her.
I mean, the fact that here's the thing about it because they've worked so hard to redeem Jaime as a character.
Yeah.
And the fact that it still pisses me off. It pisses me off that he still rides for her. Like, dude,
that's what I'm saying.
Her box cannot be that good.
It's your sister, so yeah. I don't know.
I mean, is it that good? Is her good that good?
No, it is not.
She's an attractive woman. But I agree. I don't think it's that good. Because she's certifiably insane.
Yes.
She's certifiably insane. And Jaime has got to wake up.
At a point to where you tried to say your youngest son turned on you when you murdered his wife and half the people in the kingdom.
Thank you. As far as he knew, you were in there too.
Right.
It's like, oh my goodness. So, yeah.
And then you were just saying, hey, it don't even matter right now. I mean, I understand you got other stuff to worry about, with your kids.
Okay.
Just the way it all went down.
So after episode 1, the big question that I have coming out of Westeros, I'm coming out of King's Landing. If you have a bigger question, feel free to chime in. Is Jaime going to continue to stay loyal? Where is that relationship going to go? Is the big question. How long will Jaime stay loyal to Cersei?
I mean, in traditional writing and ways, you'd have to say no. You'd have to say at one point his eyes are going to be open and he just say, I can't do it anymore.
I can't do it anymore.
But this show has changed the way we watch and
Absolutely.
understand TV.
I mean, in traditional senses, he should never have been redeemed as a character.
He should have been redeemed.
He should never have been redeemed as a character.
If he was going to be redeemed, it would have been turning on her a couple of seasons ago.
I mean, when she tried to have Tyrion murdered.
Yeah. But Jaime said, he freed him and said, look, if I see you again, I'm going to kill you.
I know that, which is another good question.
Yeah.
He knows now Jaime knows what's up with Tyrion too. Is Jaime still going to try to kill Tyrion?
He may, just because he thinks he has to.
I mean, the showdown of the 3 Lannister siblings is going to be epic, man.
Right.
I feel like the showdown between Cersei, Tyrion, and Jaime is going to be epic.
I just needed to come out that, out of all of them, the least of them is Tyrion, because look,
Absolutely.
he did not kill Joffrey.
No, he did not.
I mean, that needs to come out because
He did kill Tywin.
Sorry. Once again, kids, murder is wrong. But what his dad did,
He had to go. You can't just be yelling my chick.
And you say you gotta go.
You got to go.
you gotta go. Him and his old girl. Oh. Still hurts me.
We gotta start to wrap. So we still got 3 more storylines we gotta cover. Let's talk quickly about Arya. Her second scene that she had when she sat with the Lannister soldiers.
Okay.
And then she tells them that she's going to kill the queen.
Right.
I mean the scene in itself was good. It was good to see Arya with some context as far as people who are just soldiers who they don't care about. They don't know anything about the king. They're just Lannister soldiers doing what they're told. And that was good context. Nothing much really happened in that scene. It was a good scene.
It was a good scene,
but nothing really much happened in that scene.
I think it just kind of sets up, what to expect from Arya this
exactly
season.
To let her know that she's going to kill. She's going to kill Cersei.
This is her mission. Yeah. In whichever way that journey takes her, but that's her main goal. So
exactly.
Which poses another good question: if Cersei should meet her end, who will it be by?
That's a good question. And the top 3 candidates: Arya, Jaime, Tyrion,
or Daenerys.
I don't think Daenerys. If it's Daenerys, it's going to be by dragon.
Okay, so we'll take that out. Okay, then
Arya, Tyrion. I think the 3 top candidates to kill Cersei are Arya, Tyrion, and Jaime. Those are the 3 top candidates to kill Cersei.
All right. Okay, I can go with that.
Okay,
I can go with that.
All right. So the other 2 stories, the last one, which is another short one that we'll wrap up quick, is Sam down in Old Town at the Citadel. Learning, which was great. First of all, the montage was hilarious.
Okay.
The log was in the chamber pot.
Yeah. I was like, wow, they're just going all out for authenticity and everything.
We need somebody to shit in this pot.
Okay. I'm serious.
For one of the scenes.
It's true. And then,
Can we get a grip? Can we get a grip to just come shit in this pot real quick? You'll get an actor credit.
Okay. You're dumb for that one. You're dumb for that one. Wow. You're stupid. You're dumb for that one. You're dumb for that. So bad right now.
You'll get an actor credit.
I mean, if the art imitating life, if ever was one,
yes,
he heads to the big city with hopes and dreams.
Absolutely.
Only to have it crushed by doing remedial jobs. Okay. He headed there to be a maester, to find out, read and find out so he can help his boy out. He had hopes and dreams. And then we see from his first, on-screen appearance where he's landed.
It's rough for Sam right now.
It's rough for Sam.
It's rough.
But you know what? Get to go home to a family.
Get to go home to a family. That he earned. He fought for it. He murdered for that family.
Yes.
And like I said, let me talk about that when we're watching the show. Salute to Gilly, who cleans up very nice. She came on the screen. I was like, Mo, look at Gilly.
Both her and Sam clean up.
Both her and Sam clean up. But Gilly looking wifeable, man.
Yes.
Gilly looking like wife type.
Yes.
At home, making dinner, watching the baby all cleaned up, looking as good as she's ever looked. She ain't never looked that good in her life. Gilly is living the life of her dreams right now. She's not getting raped.
No, I'm sorry.
She's warm.
Succeeded her dreams right
She's
about now.
better, okay? She thinks she's royalty.
Yes.
She's not north of the wall. She ain't cold. She ain't getting raped. She got a roof over her head, baby. A man that's down for her.
That is down for her.
And she's, I mean, so shouts out to Gilly for living out the Westerosi dream. The Westerosi dream. She's living it. It's all real to her. So the only good, the number one good information that came out of Sam and Gilly's scenes were John was Sam sending the Raven to John about the Mountain of Dragon Glass that said Dragonstone.
Right.
That was all. Everything else was great and it was honest and funny and all that. But that was the information that came out of there that we need.
Right. So yeah, and then hopefully I don't know when or how, but it looks like it's going to set up a meeting
between John and Daenerys. Absolutely. And we got to tease that in the trailer.
Yeah, will you find out? I want to know if you can find out beforehand or afterhand that they're related.
Yeah, that's important. That's very important.
Because we got a brother coming in. So will he get?
Oh yeah, we almost skipped that too. We did get to see a brand coming through the wall. We skipped the scene of Bran coming through the wall. That was a good scene. So another short scene that we watched.
So when you said there was like a clip of him going north of the wall or whatever, does that happen because like when he goes see Bran and then Bran tells him whatever, will he go? Send him north?
That's a good question. What is gonna force? That's another good question. What's gonna force John to go north of the wall again?
If he gets word that his brother's at Castle Black.
What's gonna force John to go north of the wall again? Oh my God, that's a good question. Very good question. All right, last thing we got to talk about is Dany returning to Dragonstone.
Returning home.
It was a good scene. The great thing about that scene is you realize there were no words. The only words that came were the last words of the episode.
Right.
We said, "Shall we begin?"
Shall we begin?
Other than that, it was just silence and her landing.
I like the way they just played that out too.
It was dope. You see the scene of the epic scene of the dragons flying over Dragonstone.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was epic.
That was a big castle.
That castle's huge. Yeah. That castle's huge.
At first I thought like with the doors with the two dragon heads sitting there, I'm like, okay, they just opened it. You know they're gonna be in the castle.
No, she had to walk up that wall.
Way. But you know what? I mean, it was a short walk compared to what she's been through.
For real, I know she high stepping the whole way.
Skipped the whole way.
The whole way. I'm home, nigga. I'm home.
Playing the West Coast version of "I'm Coming Home."
For real.
Okay, that's all they did. All they needed Diddy it back in the tunic singing.
They got Ed Sheeran. Why they just?
They don't understand Ed Sheeran just singing. Why they have Diddy back there singing "I'm Coming Home"? Okay, why not?
Oh, it's true.
But
so
yeah, it was nice.
It was nice. It was cool to see her in the same room that we saw Stannis in when he was there at Dragonstone with Melisandre.
Right.
The map room. Her pulling down Stannis' banner.
Yeah.
The throne room.
I like the throne.
The throne's dope.
I like the throne. I know this may cause a little controversy, whatever. Honestly, my opinion, I like that throne better than the Iron Throne.
Mostly he likes that better than the Iron Throne. Everybody said the Iron Throne's very uncomfortable.
It looks uncomfortable. I mean, that one looked uncomfortable too. Cushion or something.
They ain't no pillows.
Pillow.
Y'all pillows
everywhere. Put a pillow there, okay? That's all I'm saying.
It's so true.
But I like the way the throne was set, you know, in the rock and everything. That's my personal preference.
So did we cover? I think that covers everything.
That pretty much covers everything.
That's a good first episode, man.
Good first episode.
Very good first episode.
Or okay, but real quick, with the Hound seeing the vision in the fire.
Oh, we totally didn't talk about that either. That's right. We didn't talk about
what is that gonna do?
So I think it convinces them because I think that's the reason. That's going to be in the end of the reason they end up going north. I think they're going to end up going north. They're going to link up with Jon.
Okay.
And at first, I still don't. So I think because you know they sent Tormund to Eastwatch by the Sea to man the castle with him and some of the wildlings.
Right.
And then that's the vision that the Hound saw was of that castle falling and then the White Walkers coming through that castle. Because they said that was the nearest castle to Hardhome.
Right.
Was Eastwatch by the Sea.
So are they coming through the wall first and going to that castle, or is that castle part of the wall?
It's part. If it's like Castle Black, it's part of the wall. It's like Castle Black, but I don't know for sure because it's like an entranceway. Like Castle Black is, it's like an entranceway.
Then how are they going to get through? Are they going to just make the wall fall from there?
I don't know.
Because
that's going to be
someone's going to open the door.
So apparently, this is stuff that I know from doing off-show research. This is legendary stuff from the books and stuff that's never been mentioned in the show. But apparently, there's supposed to be a horn, like a giant horn that you blow.
Yeah, I think I heard something the wall. I did see or heard something about that. So is that there at?
I don't know, but you remember there was an episode when you remember it's like season. I think it was season 1 or 2 where the Night's Watch is north of the wall, and they at the Fist of the First Men.
Yeah.
And they find all that dragon glass.
Right.
I think if you look back again, you got season 1. You should go look back. Yeah. I think they find a horn there too.
Okay.
So I don't know for sure, but again, that's all speculation. Don't take none of this as fact, people. It's all speculation.
Yeah, I did hear something about that though.
Yeah. So, all right, man. I think this was a good review. This is a great first episode. Any final thoughts before we wrap this up?
Can't wait for the second episode.
Can't wait for the second episode.
I'm like I said,
if 7 episodes.
That's what I'm saying. When it's starting off like this, I would prefer this to be the last season to show me all of them, than making me wait a whole another year.
It might be a whole year and a half too, Mo. They said the new episode after this season we might not get Game of Thrones in 2019.
Oh, that's crazy.
I don't want to talk about that. We're enjoying this right now. We're gonna enjoy this right now.
We're gonna stay in the now.
We're gonna enjoy
stay in the now. Part of it is way to hit the ground running.
Exactly.
You know,
it's a great episode.
It's a great episode.
So you know how we do. It's your boy, Mr. Vaughn. It's my cousin Mo.
What up, people?
Will he be back for episode 2? That's really up to him if he decides to come through or not. But I might just ban him. But if I get 10,000 hits on this video, I will kidnap him and I will tie him to the sofa and he'll be here next week.
I'll be here next week.
And he's in the phone call, so that means the show's over. Until next week, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It's your boy, Mr. Vaughn. My guest, Mo. Until next time, you know how we do. Peace. 100, y'all.
Sweatbox. Let's go. We celebrating on this one, baby.
This is our celebration.
Motivate a whole team like I'm Coach Boone. Put me